Hi everybody, welcome to week 14 of English 101, fall 2025. We only have 2 full weeks of class left. Let me just go over this week. Well, happy Thanksgiving week, by the way. So once you turn in the outline for your argument essay, the next 3 last modules will open for you for the class. So let me just go over this week, and then I'll give you a quick preview of something I'd like you to do ASAP, as soon as you turn in your outline when you get a chance. Okay, so this week, week 14, write your argument draft. There are not very many things in this module. Let's take a look at the overview and just a reminder of the writing process. Take your time, work through it. Remember, you're writing a problem solution essay. By the time you answer the questions that I give you in the outline and you incorporate a minimum of 5 sources, you will have plenty to say. You will fill 5.5 to 6 double line space size 12 font 1-inch margins. Please do not send me essays that are longer than 6 pages or 7 pages. 7 is fine. 6.5, 7 pages, that's fine. Please don't send me 10-page papers with 25 sources cited. Not necessary. You can totally prove that you know these skills in 6 pages. Okay, so read this overview. You are also practicing using third person. So whenever you, I think I already did that in somewhere, talking about third person. If I haven't, I really should show you. It's very simple. Let's say you write a sentence that says, I think that schools should provide free lunches, period. You just take out the words, I think. Schools should provide free lunches. And then you proceed with your evidence and your reasons and your evidence and whatever else you want to say. That's it. That's really very simple. If you use a personal example, now's the time while you're drafting to find a similar example in your sources, and then you let your sources speak for you. Let's say you have, you want to share an experience of like what an impact, I don't know, I'm just going to make this up, sports made in your life. Well, instead of you having to say that, you just find a statistic and a case study or an interview. So that's your goal. Try to use third person. Just give it a try. Try it on. Okay, so I'm trying to keep this under 5 minutes, at least 6 minutes. So your only assignment this week, week 14, and I know it's Thanksgiving and Black Friday and all the things, is to get your draft done. The more draft you have, so you should already have a works cited page. You should have an outline. Fill in your outline. Make those bullet points into paragraphs as much as you can and get something turned in. I have moved the due date to Monday night instead of Sunday night, just to give you a little bit more time officially. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to go to a reminder. Please, for everything in me, check your in-text citations before you share a draft. Please have in-text citations. The way that you use your sources and your citations and your works cited page count for 2/3 of your final essay grade. So if you're even close to doing them well or correctly, your grade is going to be higher. So please take a minute. Okay, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Watch this video. How do citations match? Look at the works cited page. Cite all your items that you list on your works cited page. Everything listed on your works cited page must be clearly cited in your essay. Okay. Tips for intros and conclusions. So here are some more very specific tips for your argument essay, for your and also your title. Conclusions, introductions, and remember your title. I will say that very often, and I put this in here, you have already written a very nice phrase in your draft that you could use as your title. All right. And then only your draft is due. You don't have to post your peer reviews yet. You're just going to come on down here and pop your essay draft in there. Okay. So that's all you need to do for week 14. I will tell you that week 15 is open, so you are welcome to move forward and start looking at that. There is a checklist to help you revise your argument essay. I have it as a formative quiz, so it doesn't count towards your grades. You could take it as many times as you want. Edit your argument essay, some tips, and then turning it in. Your final essay is due December 7th. There's not that much wiggle room because of my timeline, because I have to get grades in the following week. But there's one more assignment due, and I have made it open once you turn in your outline, because if you would like to go in here and do the final course reflection early, that actually would help me a lot. And then once you turn in your essay, you're done. Make sure you did all your quill. You're good. You're good to go. You're done with English 101. So this is just a reminder of all the great things that you've worked on, all the skills, and then you come over here to your course reflection, start attempt. Please note you only have one attempt left. So if something happens and you need to take it again, let me know. This is basically credit, no credit. I'm going to ask you questions about the writing process, about various things that you've done in the class. So try to be ready to answer them. I'm not sure why it's all on one, it's not on one page. So anyway, okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay. Yeah, do this. That'd be great. I would appreciate it. Hope you have a great week. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for all your hard work in this class. I'm enjoying reading your essays. I can't wait to go through your outlines. Please note for your works cited and your outlines, I will just give you credit. And unless something is way, way off, I'm just going to give you credit, but please check the feedback. Surely you know how to do that, but just in case, since we're on this video. So you can see, let's see if I give myself any feedback. Turn in your summary response essay. You could click view, and that's where you could see any notes that I write. You can see the rubric. Well, I don't know what I submitted there. And any notes that I write. Okay. Hope that helps. Hope you have a great week. Thank you so much. Bye.